there are multiple benefits depending who you're talking. If I talk to my people, I would expect most of them would say that the interface is very user-friendly. So it's rather self-explaining, so training wasn't that complex. And when we kicked off the introduction, within days, everybody was well working in that new environment. So I would say that is definitely one of the best features for most of the users. For myself, I think it's a combination between the ability to adjust to the process we needed on one side, and on the other side, a certain level of fundamental rigidity the system requires, so that not everybody's doing his own specific process, but we could really keep a level of efficiency. And I would say by now, the more looking at what's next, I think I couldn't come up with imaginations which I couldn't get at least a timeline behind and say, oh, we can do this in X years, months or days. So I would say also this development part, to go on the next level, I always got the answers I needed. I would say from an efficiency point of view, an ERP system is like the engine in my car. I have no fundamental idea how it works, but I don't need to. It always works when I need it, and it has a certain level of efficiency enforced into the organization. So that when we have changes in positions in people, that we can actually do the handover very quickly, that we have a consistent way of mapping our processes and the data throughout the system from the incoming supply chain into the end customer and beyond. So I would say measurable. I'm not really a fan on trying to break things down on numbers. It's more rather a quantitative feeling that the less I hear about the ERP system, the better it is. And I don't hear nothing almost. So it's functioning in the background as a reliable backbone to the organization. On the other side, we are very committed to build up a CSR reporting much faster than anybody else in the industry. And that was basically one of the main motivation factors, a system where we can plug in other databases to get out not only quantities or numbers, but actually footprints, which we will soon provide to every customer of ours on each delivery node.